Welcome to the Blerds and Nerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerds and Nerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. It's just us today. I'm pretty sure that James is not going to be joining us. He is on Tokyo time because he's in Japan, the capital of nerd culture. So, yeah, we probably won't see him this week. TBD on next week, too, because he's still going to be down there. So it might just be you and me for a couple of weeks, Jaja. We'll see, though. Maybe he'll pop up and surprise us. Big week, though. There's a lot of stuff happening. Before we get into any of it, though, if you're new to our podcast, make sure to download our episodes, subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and most importantly, on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave comments and likes and things like that so we can be bumped up in the algorithm. Really trying to grow our YouTube audience. So if you do listen to us audio only, we appreciate you. But if you could watch us on YouTube, that would also be great. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Jaja,
Yeah.
what are some nerdy things you've been up to this week?
Haven't been too nerdy. You know, football season has started, so
Yes.
been diving deep into that. Got two fantasy football teams that I got to manage. But as far as nerdy things go, I am finishing up Attack on Titan. I got the last movie to watch pretty much, and
Okay.
I would have finished my third rewatch of Attack on Titan. I am still playing Dirt 5. You know, that's the racing game I talked about last week. The Dirt, like the off-road street racing game. Been playing Anthem still, gonna try and squeeze all the joy I can get out of this game until January. And it's funny because one of the lead producers just put out something. It's a YouTube video that I'm probably gonna watch this week and then, talk about it next week. But he was gonna talk about the development of Anthem and all the problems that happened and just basically recapping why the game failed pretty much. I'm pretty interested in that, so I'm probably gonna check that out this week. And I jumped back into No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Yeah, they came out with a huge update this a week or two ago, and pretty much one of the biggest thing is they added a different kind of ship that you can have. So originally you would have this small little pilot ship that you can just fly around, and pretty much you get in it and you sit in the pilot seat and you fly. That's basically what you do in it. And then you can have these big frigates that you can pretty much build a base in it, and you could park multiple of those ships inside of this frigate. But now they came out with this this ship that's in the middle, and they called it a Corvette ship, and basically you can land it and walk off of it and build it as big as you want.
That's cool.
It's kind of feels like Starfield's ships, they're kind of their size ships that they have, and there's a lot of space to just walk around the ship. You can pretty much build a base on this medium-sized ship, and there's a lot of utility to the ship. So I was just jumping into that and checking that out, and yeah, No Man's Sky is I'm not an expert on space games, but I think No Man's Sky is arguably the best space game out forever.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's pretty much my nerdy things.
You didn't see Demon Slayer this week?
I did not see Demon Slayer this week.
Oh my God. Jaja, how are we supposed to talk about Demon Slayer?
Yeah. There's a lot going on. I couldn't make it this week, but I will see it this week.
Well, guys, I thought this was going to be a Demon Slayer review podcast, but it's fine. I'll just give Jaja's already, he's read the manga, so I guess I can.
We know what happens. You can give your.
I guess I'll talk
Don't
about
hold
it.
Back.
Fine, whatever. I can spoil it, so I will give my one-sided review of the movie. That's fine. Okay, cool. Well, I went to see Demon Slayer this week. I saw it yesterday. In IMAX, obviously. But besides that, I didn't do too much else. I kept up on my weekly anime. The Summer Hikaru Died and Dan to Dan. And I started watching this new one. I forgot the name of it, but it's a new romance one that's on Netflix. It's called, what is it called? Hold on, let me get the name of it so as to not be lazy. What is the show called? Okay, sorry. It's called The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's a romance anime, and I'm not sure if I like it so far, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna keep watching it and see. I'm gonna give it a couple more episodes. Did you watch? You didn't watch the Nintendo Direct either?
I did not. I'm gonna watch that this week
Wow.
too. I did not.
Well, okay.
It is
Well, okay.
in my watch later list.
Okay. Well,
But I
guys,
know what was in
wow.
it. I know what was
Yeah.
in it, but
Well,
I'm still gonna watch it.
something I watched that you didn't watch. That's
What?
crazy.
You seen the Nintendo Direct?
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
So then it worked out. One of us, at least, we got to
I
keep the
watched.
Blerds in there's like tradition of one of us watching the showcase.
I watched the whole thing. I did my homework. I was like, Jaja's gonna have seen this, and I need to have watched it. But look, Jaja didn't watch it. It's crazy. Anyway,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's pretty much all the nerdy things I did. It was kind of like a quiet week nerd wise. I didn't have a lot of time this week either. I worked a lot of long hours this week, so little time for nerdy things. But there's a lot going on, so we'll get into that. So yeah, the biggest thing that happened this week, at least in video game news, was the Nintendo Direct. It was an hour-long Nintendo Direct, and there were a lot of things that were announced in it. One of the notable things, it's the 40th anniversary of Super Mario, so there was a bunch of Mario stuff that was announced. They announced a Mario Tennis game, which is coming out in 2026. They announced a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And they announced some like toys that are probably going to make collectors like spend money, like the talking flower that you see in some of the games. Like they're making like a toy of that, so you can look forward to spending your money on that to put on your shelf. What else Mario did they do? They are also putting Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch 2 as well. I think it's coming out for Switch and Switch 2. I believe. And I think that was all of the Mario news, although it felt like there was more because that part of the presentation went on for a while. But, well, all the Mario game
They got
news.
some like Yoshi stuff and Donkey Kong. I don't know if that counts.
So yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting a DLC, which was pretty quick after the initial release of the game. Donkey Kong came out in July, and it's September, and we're already getting a DLC, so that was fast. And then we're also getting a new Yoshi game, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. That's coming out in 2026 as well. And then probably the biggest Mario news for me was that the sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie that came out a couple years ago, we're getting that in theaters in April of 2026. They announced that at the Direct as well. So the movie is going to be based on Super Mario Galaxy. And that is coming out in April, which is pretty quick for the movie to be like just now announced. I'm surprised that April is the release date. That's pretty soon. So they've been working on this for a while, obviously. But for this to be the first that we're hearing about it and it's coming out in April, I wasn't expecting that. So that's cool for all the Mario fans. To this day, I've only seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie one time and I fell asleep. So I missed probably like 40 minutes of it and I haven't watched it again. So I need to watch it again for sure. All right, what else did they announced a bunch of other stuff too. Metro Prime 4, everyone was waiting for a release date for that. And it is coming out in December?
December 4th.
December 4th, yes. So a lot of people were happy about that. What else? Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. We saw like new stuff from there. It's gonna be like a cool, like, I don't know how to describe the type of gameplay. Like you get to switch back and forth between characters. The closest thing that reminds me of that is Final Fantasy. I'm sure there are other games like that, but that's the first game that comes to mind. Like you get to switch back and like play as different characters in the game. But you can also play, there's a co-op mode to this game also, and they announced that it's going to be on Game Share, which is cool. So you can play it with other people who don't have the game, which is awesome. So that seems like it's going to be good when it comes out. And that is coming out, so it started pre-orders when the Direct came out, and the game is supposed to be coming out on November 6th on the Switch 2. So that's exciting. What else? And a bunch of other like little things. Hades 2 is getting a Nintendo Switch edition. Resident Evil Requiem is coming to the Switch. And they're also releasing Resident Evil like Village and Resident Evil Biohazard also on the Switch. So that's a cool package, and that's all dropping on February 20th.
Gotta shout out Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is a dope franchise. It's like a real-time strategy game. I'm always looking forward to Fire Emblem games, even though I don't have a Nintendo console, but I always play them on, the Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. The ones I have access to, pretty much.
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a good game.
Yep.
It looks
For
like this was like an hour long at least direct, so it looks like it had a lot
was
of stuff. Usually they haven't had a long one in a while.
Yeah, it was an hour and 6 minutes actually.
Okay,
It
and
was pretty long.
they're bringing back the Virtual Boy. It looks like.
What's that? There's some stuff that I glazed over.
So I'm just assuming that this is gonna be like virtual reality goggles for the Switch, and it's gonna be the Virtual Boy similar to what came out with the Nintendo. The original Nintendo had something similar, but yeah, they're trying to bring that back. It even looks kind of like it a little bit, but that's
Wow.
interesting.
I feel like I completely missed that. I don't recall that at all. But I probably did. Knowing me, I probably missed it. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Okay, let me see what else while you're in here. Dragon Quest, a
Yeah,
bunch of other
Dragon Quest
stuff.
is probably something a lot of people looking forward to. They said they added mouse controls to Stardew Valley and co-op.
Yes.
That's a really popular game. Do you play Stardew Valley?
No, I hear a lot about it, but I have never played it, and I don't think it's a game that I would like because I don't like.
Are you a
I
Harvest
don't
Moon fan?
know. And
Okay.
I'm not like an Animal Crossing fan or any of those super calm farming sim life sim games. So besides The Sims. So yeah, I don't think I would like Stardew Valley.
Overcooked
Yeah.
2 is another one that I know a lot of people like. And the One Piece, the
Yes.
Pirate Warrior games, there's it gets a Nintendo Switch edition. I've always wanted to play that
Yes.
game.
Final Fantasy got a release date. The first Final Fantasy is coming to the Switch, and that got a release date. It's gonna be released on January 22nd. And I think that's everything of note, at least everything of note in my opinion. The things that I really cared about. But yeah, it was a long one. They announced a bunch of stuff, so it was a good direct for the Nintendo fans who have a Switch. They finally have something to look forward to. Oh no, wait. Here's something controversial. A Pokemon Legends X, what is it? XY? Pokemon Legends ZA? Is it ZA? Yes, ZA. So that game is not out yet. It is a Pokemon Legends ZA is supposed to be coming out October 16th. But at this direct, they announced Pokemon Legends ZA paid DLC before the game is even out. They announced paid DLC. So people are kind of just like, that's kind of weird. And it is kind of weird. The DLC comes out, there's no release date for the DLC, but pre-orders have been made available after the direct.
It's
So
for Mega Dimension Stars, Mega Raichu X, and Mega Raichu Y.
yes. How are you gonna release DLC before the game's out? So I'm paying for the game and now I have to pay for your DLC right off the bat before the game is released? That's so crazy.
Yeah,
Nintendo, that's like a money grab to a higher degree,
that's
which
kind of.
I have. That's kind of like scammy, no?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of scammy. Like, why? And I would like pay DLC. I wonder how much the DLC is gonna cost and how much the game is gonna cost because that's crazy.
I mean,
Because
it's
they could
just
have just
more of Nintendo. This generation being greedy. They've been doing it a lot.
I know, but like that's like ultra greedy because you could have just put it in the game from the start. The game is not even out yet.
Right.
But yeah, that was highly controversial. So we'll see how the reception of that is. Okay, really quickly before we move off of Nintendo news though, onto other news, but this is a story that like is probably the dumbest story that ever existed, but since we're talking about Nintendo, we'll stay in the theme of Nintendo. So, a Switch modder who ignored warnings from Nintendo and attempted to defend himself without a lawyer ultimately has to he lost the lawsuit from Nintendo and now has to pay $2 million for enabling piracy. So this guy, Ryan Daly is his name. So not only was he like modding his own stuff, but he was selling like modded consoles as well, making a profit off of modded consoles. So Nintendo sent him several like cease and desists and he ignored them. And then when he was taken to court, he chose to defend himself rather than getting a lawyer, which was probably the dumbest thing. Either way, he would have lost this case. But and that's why he probably defended himself because he knew he was gonna lose. There's no way that you win this if you're selling modded consoles. But yeah, he lost the lawsuit and now he has to pay $2 million. So pretty dumb, and now he's on the hook for this money. Jaja, what do you think of this? What do you think of this story? It's so funny because it's so stupid, and it could have been easily avoided.
Yeah, he should have never went to try out with this one. I don't know what he was thinking. I was trying to think of a reason why he would do this. Maybe he made enough money selling the consoles that without the lawyer fees, he would just be able to pay whatever they decided
You
to
think he
charge him.
made too much? Well, unless he's
No,
already rich.
I'm just brainstorming, but I don't think so
Yeah.
because in the article it's like he's saying it's a debt that he's gonna have to repay for the rest of his life. So I don't think that's it. But
Yeah.
uh, yeah, I guess don't do illegal things.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I mean, like, why wouldn't you stop after the first warning from Nintendo? Everyone knows Nintendo loves to sue people. So the fact that you would,
I just
the
wanted
fact that you, Mhm.
he texted us and said, "Let the record show you he has perfect attendance." James wants to let everyone know. It's in the River Studio app.
Wait, how did he send us a message?
You know James. He found a way. So
For everyone, because I don't know if this is going to get edited out. It probably will, but James did attempt to join from Japan. He attempted to join our virtual studio to record, but it just wasn't working. We couldn't get his camera or audio, but he tried.
he either attempted to join or he's trolling us and keeping his perfect attendance record.
He probably was trolling. He probably had no intention of actually joining. Yeah, you're right. He probably trolled us. You're absolutely right, Jaja. But yeah, so I don't understand why you would continue knowing that Nintendo loves to sue. Like a warning, like a cease and desist from Nintendo, I would 100% take seriously because they would likely go through with it. And now you're on the hook for $2 million. And it's like, there's no way for you to weasel out of that because you're like 100% guilty. You know what I mean? So if he doesn't pay it, he's probably going to go to jail. So I don't know. Maybe he'd rather take the jail time because he knows he can't pay the $2 million. I don't know. But don't do this, people. Or if you do it, if Nintendo sends you a warning to stop, then you should stop on the first warning and walk away with the money you made.
The crazy part is you can go on Amazon and there's like thousands of different ones you can buy. So yeah.
Of modded Switch.
Well, not of modded Switch consoles, but you can buy hard drives with Switch games installed on it.
On Amazon? That's crazy. That's a
People
risky game
still
too.
using Switch emulators. I mean, they took down Yuzu, but there's still other ones out there.
That's kind of crazy. That's really kind of crazy, but I am not surprised. But yeah, that's a little. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this because I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what can you do at that point. You're on the hook already. $2 million is a lot of money. So unless he was well off, which I don't think he was, then you know.
I'm into emulation and ROMs and all that, but I don't think doing it to current gen that's a little bit going too far. That's pretty much stealing. But
it is stealing for sure. Yeah.
For old stuff, I'm all for that.
Wait, what'd you say?
For older stuff, like
yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I'm all for that.
We don't condone pirating on this podcast, or if we do, we keep it to ourselves. Okay. Moving on though, Microsoft announces an Xbox Tokyo Game Show presentation, which is going to be later in September. Sony also revealed that they're going to be there as well. I think the biggest thing that people are probably expecting from Xbox is a new Forza game, possibly set in Japan. That's what people are speculating. Who knows?
It would make sense for them to announce it there, yeah.
Yeah. They're also speculating the price of the Xbox ROG Ally, which still hasn't been revealed yet. So they're expecting it to maybe be revealed at this as well.
People are expecting it to come out next month.
Oh, right. It is supposed to come. Wait. Oh, wait. Is it next month? I thought it was going to be like later.
People are speculating October release date.
It's kind of crazy that it will release in October and we don't even know how much it's going to cost yet. I feel like they should release the price and then release it.
So I don't know if we talked about it last week. The Lenovo Go S that just came out at like starting at 1,100.
Yeah,
and and then the highest model is like $1,400. And
that's crazy.
There was rumors coming out that Microsoft is thinking about subsidizing the ROG a little bit more. So instead of it coming out at the most expensive one being 900, it might be 800, maybe less.
Okay.
And then making the white one, instead of it being 600, maybe it'd be 500, maybe less. So
okay, to combat that,
we're shocked at the Lenovo Go's price because it's very expensive It's a powerful handheld, but yeah, $1,500. Might as well get a laptop.
$1,500. Wait, no, 1,500 or 1,100.
That it starts at 1,100. Like the lowest one you can get is
Oh, no,
1,100. But if you want the most powerful version of it, it's 14.
that's crazy. That's crazy. No, no.
So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing when the Xbox RG Ally is coming out, the release date and the price. We're looking forward to Forward 6. We're looking forward to Ninja Gaiden 4 is another huge one that I'm looking forward to. Maybe we get some Fable news, some Gears of War E-Day stuff, maybe some State of Decay 3 stuff. Because Xbox should be gearing up for this 25th anniversary, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. And then what are we expecting? I don't even know. I'm the Sony player, and I don't even know what we're expecting from Sony.
I can
More
tell you off
stuff
the
from
top of my head the two big games that I'm looking forward to from Sony.
Ghost of Yote. Maybe we'll get some more stuff from them, but that's coming out. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of it because it's coming out like very soon. But we'll probably get some more gameplay from them. What else? Astrobot.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Oh, a release date
That's
maybe
a big
because we
one.
don't know. Yeah, because we don't know when that's coming out yet. So maybe we will get a release date. Probably
should get a lot more stuff from both of those, and
Yeah.
hopefully some world premieres. Sony, it's about time.
What do you mean?
We need some world premieres. Like what's coming out next year? What we got in the pipeline? I really can't think of my head. I don't. Besides these two games, I don't really know any first party games coming out from Sony off the top of my head. I really have to think about it.
You might be right about that. I don't think
world premiere. And
I don't think I know. I don't think I know either. Actually. Okay, you might be right. So maybe so we're probably getting that. Yeah.
I'm sure there are some stuff on the horizon because there's been tons of showcases all year. But as far as exclusives go, first party stuff. I mean, exclusives are gone. They're probably all the first party stuff is probably going to go on everything now. The way things are.
That's true. At least not. I don't. At least I feel like at least not right away. Like put your stuff out exclusively first, like for a little while, and then like for a couple months maybe, and then put it on Xbox and other consoles. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, that's true. Everyone's kind of like meshing together. Everyone's sharing games, so who knows at this point? The idea of an exclusive might be gone before we know it. So it's a very real possibility. But yeah, we'll see. So the Tokyo Game Show is on September 25th. So I'll remember to watch that. And then we can talk about and then we'll talk about it on the Blerds and Nerds podcast. Tune in. Any other video game news, Jaja, before we move on to TV movie news?
No.
Alrighty. So James Gunn, and moving on to TV movie news, James Gunn reveals first details of Man of Tomorrow. So he confirms that in the sequel, Lex Luthor and Superman are going to have to work together against a much bigger threat, which people are speculating is Brainiac, but it could really be anyone. But that's what the rumor mill is spreading. So he teased that this is very much going to be a Lex Luthor story as well as Superman story. So that'll be kind of interesting because I don't think we've seen that yet. When we're looking at live action superhero movies from both the MCU, actually that's not true. From both the MCU and the DCU, have we really seen kind of a team up? But we kind of have, if you think about like Captain America and the Winter Soldier, where they kind of did that team up with Zemo, but like it wasn't really the same. It'll be different to see a team up with a major villain, I'll say. It'll be the first time we've seen that. So that's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
For sure. So we'll see when that comes out. It's not coming out until 2027, so don't think too hard about it because we won't know for a while. But yeah.
I mean, it's coming out sooner than I thought. I thought we would be getting at least a Batman or Wonder Woman before a Superman sequel.
Who knows when we're getting another Batman movie? Honestly, that's what people are complaining about too.
No, go ahead.
Like no. Wait, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we're getting like 3 things in between this before this Superman movie comes out. It's the Lanterns and Supergirl and one other thing. The thing.
When is Supergirl coming out? Next year?
Next year, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let me just double check.
I have a feeling that this
June 26th
is gonna be more what I was looking for from a Superman movie.
All right, because you didn't really like Superman. I forgot.
Not that I didn't really like it. I thought it was okay. I keep saying that. It was okay. I like it's not I did not like it. It was
I don't
okay.
know. I feel like when you don't absolutely love something, that means you didn't like it that
No,
much,
no,
Judge.
because I'll tell you when I didn't like something.
Yes, that's
I
true.
would, yeah, I would make it very clear.
Okay. Okay. But it wasn't his favorite. He was disappointed by it. So okay. Even though it was a great movie. Okay. But yeah, so we'll see. It is going to be interesting. But yeah, we have a couple of years to go, but we do have things in between. I keep forgetting to bring up Peacemaker and my nerdy things. I've also been watching Peacemaker. Couple things to go. Couple things in between, couple shows to watch that you have to like kind of, I'm assuming, are all gonna like play into each other leading up to this next movie. Jaja, you're not gonna like Peacemaker season 2. I don't you haven't started it yet, but I'm just letting you know, based off of your critiques off of the last season, you're not gonna like it. You're
Really?
absolutely not gonna like it.
Okay, so I shouldn't even waste my time.
Probably not. Like knowing you, because knowing the things you didn't like from season 1, it's like Peacemaker like they're trying to reinvent Peacemaker and make him more of a serious character in this season. Like he's
That's what
going
I
through some
want,
things,
though.
but the show is it's good. Like I'm enjoying it, but like there's kind of like an overuse of humor in this season that doesn't really work. So I don't
There was an
really know. I feel
overuse.
like
Well,
of
go ahead, go
humor from the not from Peacemaker, from the surrounding characters.
ahead.
Like there's an overuse of humor that I don't know if you're gonna enjoy,
I
because
get what you're saying.
I barely enjoy it. The jokes are not that funny this season. I feel like he's trying. I feel like James Gunn's trying a little bit hard in this season for the
I think I'm gonna
funniness.
watch it because I feel like my problem with season 1 is I didn't like the jokes coming from Peacemaker himself.
Peacemaker. Okay. Okay.
They were
Well, I don't know if you're gonna like the
yeah,
jokes coming from these other characters, but
okay.
just try it out. Try it out and see. I
Yeah, I'm
guess.
check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Let me know if I was right. I think I'm gonna be right. But if you do like it, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see. All right. And then on the opposite side, in MCU news, the Russo brothers have shared a stupid teaser for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday. They shared a photo, a very, very blurry photo. No one knows what it is. It looks like writing. I don't know. Clearly to get the audience talking and get predictions and theories swirling around. Not falling into the theory bait though. Especially not with this new age Marvel, because it's very like hit or miss, and we're all kind of like holding our breath that this is going to be good. So really the last thing that Marvel should be trying to do is stir up fan theories, because I think that's only going to hurt the movie. I don't know. What do you think, Jaja?
I mean, they're trying. They got to do this. They got to promote the movie. You know, they got to.
I know they have to promote the movie, but like don't promote it ambiguously, because that's gonna like you're gonna have people like trying to like.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
This is dumb. Yeah, the blurry
Yeah.
photo is dumb. There's nothing. I have nothing to say about it. There's nothing to comment on. It's nothing to speculate about. I don't know what it is. Words that I can't even read.
I know. Yeah, I just think that like by having people like try to guess, which I think that's like the majority. I think that's like the wide majority, Jaja. Like I don't think people care about this at all. But for the people that do care, having trying to have people like kind of like debunk this photo, see what it means, try to figure out what the movie's about. Like I think fan theories are gonna start regardless. But I think that the MCU is not in a place right now to have this movie be so hyped up, because it's like it could easily be like this movie's so ambitious. And I trust the Russo brothers, but still this movie's like so ambitious, like it could very easily be disappointing. So I don't think like I'm not looking at any fan theories at all. I think fan theories are only gonna hurt this movie, honestly.
I mean, for me, the theories are interesting. All these like promotional gimmicks are like not doing it for me. Like the light show that in Shanghai that they made a big deal about that didn't really have nothing in it. It's a cool light show. Like don't try to connect it to the movie any more than that. People are trying to make theories off of the light show, like what it was showing in there. And I'm sure there's Easter eggs in there, but like I'm not interested in Easter eggs right now in a movie that we don't even have a trailer for. So
I know.
And I thought I saw something about they released how the suit looks, and it looks like in the light show you could kind of see like how Dr. Doom's suit is gonna look, but Is it Robbie Downey Jr. in the suit? And we get to see that? No. So we still haven't
I
gotten an
thought.
official.
Wait, did
I feel like somebody showed me an official picture with Robin Downey in the suit, but I don't know. I'm like,
I thought I saw that news come out. Hold on. Let me see. Oh wait. I think there is.
there'll be a
The
lot of
first.
fake news with this movie.
Oh no. It was from the Light Show. You're right. It wasn't news at all. It was from the Light Show. So yes, that was a teaser of the suit in the Light Show that
Yeah.
we were just talking
So
about.
like all these promotions, there's really nothing to talk about. It's like, okay, I
There's
know Doomsday's coming out. I haven't forgot Russo brothers. Like
we
you have
haven't
my money
forgotten.
already, bro. Like just show me something great.
Yes, really, like that's all we want. We don't want gimmicks anymore. We don't want like these drawn out teasers where like we're now spending the next year trying to figure out what this movie's going to be about. We don't want that. We kind of just want the movie to get here and we want it to be good at this point. Like there's a lot to prove. Like when Infinity War came out, there was really nothing. Well, there was something to prove, but there was nothing to prove. Like we were already loving Marvel, but like there's a lot to prove now. There's a lot to prove, and the lot to prove is that like does Marvel still have it? And like literally this movie is the breaking point. If this movie is not good, then I think all hope for Marvel will be lost, to be honest. So like don't be teasing us and making people talk and then this movie is bad. Just saying. But we'll see. We will see. Fingers. All right, cool. Let's talk about some not great news. HBO Max is talking about how they don't charge enough for their streaming services. I don't understand where that's coming from, but I guess because they see people around them charging a lot more for their streaming services, aka Netflix. I think beyond HBO Max, so HBO Max with ads is $9.99, which I didn't realize it was actually that cheap. That's not bad. But their premium plan, no ads, is $20.99, which is very expensive. And I think the next most expensive streaming service after that is Netflix, because I pay like $26 for my Netflix right now, which is ridiculous. But for some reason, they feel like they can get more expensive. I don't know. They think that the quality of their streaming service warrants more money from the people.
Well, what I would say is $9.99 with ads is expensive. I would think.
Oh, you think? Okay.
I mean, relatively speaking,
Mm-hmm.
but Max is funny because they dropped the HBO, right, which is like when I think of HBO, I think of like premium like movie content. Like
Mm-hmm.
they were the go-to back in the day. HBO had
Mm-hmm.
all the movies. So when they dropped the Max, I feel like it lost a ton of value, the app in itself.
You mean when they dropped HBO?
Just the word, the three letters, HBO. Like they didn't remove the HBO content. They just was like, oh, I want to rebrand as Max. And they realized that didn't work. And now they put back HBO and now they're trying to gain some of that value back. Like, I don't know, we got to charge more because this is HBO Max and this stuff is premium content. Well, you should have never dropped the HBO. Now I don't look at you the same way. You're Max.
Okay.
I don't know. They got, I mean, I don't, are they doing okay over there? Like I got to check out their stock.
They're doing. Listen, if you want to, I feel like they're doing fine right now. But if they want to continue doing fine, the answer is not to raise their prices. Like $20, I feel like is the cusp. And like Netflix, I don't know how Netflix can get away with charging as much as they do, especially when they continuously cancel their shows all the time. But I don't think you can. I don't think another streaming service can get more expensive than $20.99. It's not. I don't think it's going to work out positively for them, to be honest, because HBO Max would be like the first thing on people's shopping blocks when they're trying to save money. Be like, okay, like, what am I paying for right now? Oh, $23 for HBO Max? No, bye. That's got to go. Because that's about to be me in 2 seconds if it gets any more expensive than this.
And on top of that, they're gonna start looking at like cracking down on password sharing. So you're gonna up the
Yeah.
price and take away a feature. Like if you're gonna up the price,
Yes,
let me
because
share my password still. Like what's the
they're going to up the price for you to share your password. They're going to follow Netflix's tactic because Netflix cracked down on password sharing. But now you can password share if you pay more money. So I think now if in order to share your password, I think you're going to be paying like $30. I think over $30 for Netflix if you want to share your password.
That's trying.
I know. it's yeah. Or not share your password, but you'll be able to.
It's gonna be like a family plan thing, like
you'll be able to watch Netflix like outside of your house, because you know, like when you share your password now, it'll detect if you're watching it outside of like your home, and then they'll kick you off. Like that's what'll happen. But like now,
It'll
If you
ask
pay
if you're
more, you can.
traveling or something.
No, so it asks you if you're traveling now, but like I think it only gives you that lenience for a couple days before you get kicked off. But like now, if you pay more, you can now just like be anywhere and watch Netflix outside of your
Gotcha.
home. Yeah. So like in another house on another household device. Yeah. So I think that plan's like 30 something bucks, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. If y'all are if you're charging up the woozah, stop canceling your shows. What are we paying for at this point? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. But yeah, I can't pay anymore for streaming services. Please stop. Please stop raising your prices. Like everything is getting so expensive. I forgot, I think something else is going up in price that I just got an email about or like later. I think it was like High Dive, which I'm gonna cancel. I don't know why I'm still subscribed to High Dive. But High Dive isn't going up by $1. Like everything's going up. Stop it. It's too expensive. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All cable needs to do is rebrand itself. So it kind of so it seems like it's not cable, but it's really cable. This is a perfect moment for them to rebrand and get people to go back to cable, because it's really, really expensive. At this point, you can definitely just pay for cable and it'll be less money.
So I told y'all how many apps you have to get all the football games. It's insane.
I know. It's yeah. All right. And then moving on, we have a new trailer for Tron, which I actually haven't seen. I wonder if this is the trailer that I saw when I was at D23. Let's see.
I'm
No,
looking
it's not.
forward to
Actually,
this.
I saw footage at D23, not a trailer. Tron's gonna be really good. I'm very excited for it, actually. And I forgot to mention this. I guess this is a nerdy thing. I finally re-signed up for my movie pass. I didn't get the AMC one. I actually went with Regal's unlimited movie subscription, just because I tend to go to Regal more than I tend to go to AMC. So I signed up for Regal.
Okay.
So it'll be getting put to good use in October to see Tron and a couple other things that are coming out. So I'm excited. Tron does look like it's going to be very good.
Have you ever been on the Tron ride at Disney?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
It's a way too short, but it's fun. It needs to be 45 seconds longer. It's entirely too short. So it's definitely not. So because it's so short, I would recommend people not wait online for it if the line is longer than an hour. But if you do, that's your prerogative. But just know it's a short ride. But Tron in Disney World is getting a red overlay for to promote this movie. So usually it's like blue, but it's going to be red for this movie. So that's fun.
I gotta say, this trailer looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be.
It feels very Tron. It feels very Tron.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah,
Definitely
I think that's another movie.
for this.
I think that's another movie I'm gonna see in 4DX. I think so. It's gonna be good.
You got to IMAX this. You have to.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see it in 4DX, not IMAX.
Even that
4DX. Yeah.
They probably give you a motorcycle.
So that'll be fun. But yeah, that's coming out October 10th, right around the corner. Feels like September just started, but we're not that far away from October already. So, yeah. Okay, before I get into my Demon Slayer review, my one-sided Demon Slayer review, let's just quickly touch on other anime news. So, Spy Family Season 3 has a trailer that's out, which I didn't see. What's it looking like, Jaja?
More Spy
Did you watch
Family
it?
goodness that I'm probably gonna watch. I got to catch up on the seasons. But
yeah, I don't think I finished season 2, and I did not see that movie that came out, so I'm behind. I'm behind also.
Yeah, I just saw these anime. I'm like, oh, these animes that we've mentioned on the pod before, and it looks like some of them are coming back. So, you know.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, we talked about that last week, but that's coming out in January. With Story on Wand and Sword is getting a second season. I have to watch this. This is on my watch list, so I have to.
Yeah, this is one of mine that I really like the first season, so I'm gonna be checking this out.
Oshinoko, a show that I fell off hard. I fell off hard of Oshinoko. That's getting a season 3. I don't know. Season 2 just wasn't grabbing me, honestly. I don't know. I might not catch up on this. I don't know if you're even still interested in watching Oshinoko, Jaja.
I gotta check out
you guys
2. I didn't start season 2, so.
Okay. Yeah, I watched like the first episode of season 2, and I'm like, I don't know about this. And then we have a trailer for Fire Force season 3. I thought this was out already. Is it not?
I think the 3rd season's out. I don't know if this is like they
is it a
only got the first half of the season or something like that.
I was about to say, is this a two-part season? It might be a 2-part season. Yeah. Unless this is is this an old article?
They're saying Fire Force season 3 when it premieres next year. saying that.
The second core, no, the second core, so second half is scheduled to begin broadcasting in January 2026.
Yeah. See, I'm not up to date. I'm still on season
Oh,
2.
second core. Yeah, it's parts. It's a 2-part season. So this is just the second half of the season. It's coming out in January. I hate that they're splitting their seasons like this, but okay. I hate that people are like getting a little bit too comfortable doing this, but it seems to be the norm now, and I hate it.
Yeah, they're lucky my backlog is crazy enough.
Yeah, like it's bad enough that like the seasons are short now, like 12 episodes, but like so now they're splitting it where it's like it's worse because it's only 22 minutes. So you're giving us 6 22-minute episodes and then going on a break and then coming back with 6 22-minute episodes, and it's like that doesn't feel substantial, and I don't like that like more and more shows are moving towards this model. I don't like it. Like at all. It only makes sense to do that if you're giving me a classic 24 episode season. And then you drop 12 and then you go on a break and then you drop another 12. Like that's the only way. It doesn't work if it's shorter than that, and it's annoying.
I mean, what if they drop 12 and then come out with a movie or 2 movies?
Or 3 movies. Or I'm sorry, what if they drop a filler season, which I loved the 4th season of Demon Slayer. It was calm, but it was a filler season. If they drop a filler season and then come out with 3 movies, even worse.
No.
But that's where we are. Anyway.
The next segment contains spoilers from Demon Slayer: The Infinity Castle movie.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is out. Part 1 of a 3-part saga. And I will say, so we talked a lot. I was like, this movie's too long. Last week we were talking about the runtime of the movie. I was like, it's 2.5 hours. Why? I went to go see it. And I will say, still, I have the same question. 2.5 hours. Why?
Really?
But anyway, it was no. It was great. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. And to me, I didn't feel the 2.5 hours go by. Maybe because I also saw the movie really early in the day. I saw it at like 10 o'clock in the morning, so I was up, but like, but it's long though, and it's like, I'll tell you why, Jaja, because when we talked about IGN's rating of the movie last week, and they said the pacing was off, their rating of 6 out of 10 was like crazy though. I would give it a much higher rating than that, but the pacing was off in the way that like Demon Slayer does this thing where it's like in the middle of where like they want to drop in backstory about the demons at like the oddest times, like in the middle of the fight or like right before like Tanjiro gets an epiphany of how to beat the demon. Then we get this long backstory about the demon kind of just like dropped in. And the movie does the same thing. But the manga did it also, but like you know, a lot of people didn't read the manga, or like if you're reading the manga, it goes a lot faster. You're just flipping through the pages, reading it quickly. But they did the same thing, and it just felt really long. So they dropped in. So for the most part, the movie kind of followed the manga to a T, but they stretched where it ended, where this movie ended. It ended on the fight with Giyu and Tanjiro and Akaza. So it ended on that fight, which was a great fight. But then they dropped in like Akaza's backstory, and Akaza's backstory was like 45 minutes of his backstory, just like kind of like thrown in the middle towards the end of the fight, which is like I had no problem with, because like you know how I feel about constant action, constant fighting all the time. Like I need some kind of plot to make me feel connected to all the action that's going on. So I didn't mind it, but that's like one of the biggest things that people are complaining about, is that like it felt kind of dragged out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it is dragged out because they have to drag it out because they decided that they were making 3 movies. And I've said repeatedly, like, there's not enough. Like, there is a lot that happens, but there's not enough to make 3 movies, especially if you're going to make 3. I'm assuming all the movies are going to be similar in length. There's not enough story for that. So, like, that's why they dragged it out. But yeah, it was really long. It's like 40 minutes of, like, backstory dropped into like, the end of the movie. But again, I thought it was really good. Like, his backstory, like, they portrayed it really well on screen. I thought it was good. I thought it was really emotional. But a lot of people, the shonen boys, I will say, they like their action. And when you just drop in 40 minutes of backstory in the middle of the fight, I think people are just going to be mad about that. But I think that's what a lot of people were mad about. And then, like, some parts were more drawn out than others, like Shinobu's fight. Like, Shinobu dies, obviously, like, you read the manga, but like they kind of like, her death was kind of fast. It happened quick in the manga too, but like it happened, and then it's like because like Shinobu dies, and then we kind of see the fight with Akano. She comes in, and then Inosuke comes in, and then they still have to fight Domo. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, so that part we ended like right as Shinobu dies, and then Kano enters, but we didn't see any more of that fight. So that's gonna continue in the second movie. But like that felt like it happened fairly quickly. And then the Akaza fight was like super long and dragged out. So I think people felt like it wasn't really balanced. So people complained about that too. But the movie was good though. It was still good. I saw it in IMAX, and IMAX is really the only way you can see this movie because it is visually stunning. Right off the bat, in the first 2 seconds in the opening, you can already tell like it's a superior viewing experience. Animation is on point. You have to see it in IMAX. If you didn't see it in IMAX, like what are you even doing with your life? Go see it again. Go see it in IMAX. But visually it was great, and like I really liked it, but I can see how people could feel the 2.5 hours begin to be 2.5 hours. But yeah, that's my take. But it was really, really good. It was still a great movie. Like it was done really well.
If that's the only like critique people have, I feel like the pacing of Demon Slayer has always been weird, like from the beginning. I feel
Okay.
like I've said that on, like the way they go through certain arcs and the montages and how he just, some things
Yeah.
happen really quick, some things are drawn out. But yeah. If that's the only critique of it, then I can tell you what my review is right now. It was amazing. It looked beautiful. The animation was crisp. And yeah. I'm gonna give you all that.
Okay. I'm very interested to see because like you might like it. I mean, you know his backstory already, but like I enjoyed seeing it animated. I liked it. And again, if you go to see this movie at 9 p.m., you might feel that it drags on a little bit because you might be getting a little sleepy. Go see it in the morning if you want to be energetic and up throughout the whole thing.
I want to say that in general, people that read it already are gonna appreciate it and that just watching it. But people who just watch it alone, it's gonna be like, I don't know. They might have a different opinion.
Yeah. And so it's been over a year since I've read the manga. And I will say, like, it was good watch. It was good. I'm glad that I didn't read the manga like right leading up to this because it's kind of a fresh experience because I kind of don't remember in crisp detail everything that happens.
Mhm.
Like things were starting to come back to me as I saw it, but like I don't fully remember 100% everyone who dies.
Mhm.
Like in this movie I knew who was going to die, but like I don't remember fully everyone who dies. So I was like, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah. I was gonna say, and also
But
good thing. I'm glad that we read it when we read it.
yeah. Yeah. For sure. I only hope so. We don't know when the second movie's coming out. There are rumors that the next one is not coming out till 2027. And if that's the game that we're playing, like there's rumors that they're going to drop them like every 2 years. And if that is true, I will say stop it right now because that is crazy. We should not, like, they should come out. If they're going to come out, like we're doing this 3-movie saga thing, the movies need to come out every year. Boom, boom, boom. And then that's it. Don't drag this. Do not make people wait 2 years for part 2 and then 2 years for part 3. That is crazy.
No, they're gonna do it Attack on Titan style.
No, we don't want. Nobody wants that.
They got a
Give
year.
us the movie next year.
Didn't they do it back to back years, 3 years in a row?
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Did they? I don't freaking know. I hate Attack on Titan.
I don't
I'm
remember.
sorry.
remember.
I'm sorry. Attack on Titan was getting on my nerves the whole last 4 years that they were dragging it out like that.
Don't do that, Shannon. Don't do that.
Anyway, those are the rumors. I hope that they're not true, especially since they announced the movies only last year and we got the first movie a year later. So I'm hoping that they release the movies a year at a time and not any longer than that. Like, please do not do a 2-year drop between movies. Like, nobody wants that. It does not need to be dragged out that long. Like, just freaking give us the movie. Give us the movie and let it be done, please. I know it takes a lot of time to animate, especially because like the animation is so crazy. But the first movie's already out. And they announced it already, so we should be well on our way to the second one. There should not be 2 years in between. I'm just saying, but we'll see.
Wishful thinking.
But I enjoyed it.
So wishful thinking. I'm wishing the same thing as you.
Yeah, but time will tell. Time will tell. So I'm looking forward to hearing your review when you see it next week in IMAX. See it in IMAX. Yeah. Let's go briefly to our live action remake corner because we actually have news in the live action remake corner this week, which I hate when there's news in the live action remake corner because I hate live action remakes. And the latest development, My Hero Academia, I didn't even know they were making a live action for this, but My Hero Academia is getting a live action movie and they have announced the screenwriter for this movie? Why are they doing this? Jason Fuchs, I think.
Mhm.
And Shinsuke Sato, who worked on the live action adaptation for Bleach, Death Note, Inuyashiki Kingdom, and Gantz. I only know 2 of these movies. So, but Bleach and Death Note were decent. So I guess we'll see. But my question is, why are we doing this? This is the question I have every time. It's like, do we even need this? Especially since there's already oversaturation of superhero stuff already. I don't think we need a live action My Hero Academia. But here we are. It's happening. I don't have any interest.
You gotta,
I don't.
I mean, the anime has one more season, I think, on Crunchyroll. It comes out in October. You know, they got to keep the series alive. You got Billy Vigilantes going. You know, I'm interested. If they do it good, I'm down for it. Let's just do it good. Don't be lazy and don't do no weird, cheap budget anime.
But that's the thing, though. We should keep the series alive through our good memories of the series, not through
Okay.
like our memories of a shitty live action adaptation. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Like, we don't need
Listen,
to.
some people are gonna like it, Shannon. There's some people that are actually gonna like it. So
I just don't feel like we need it.
I'm not mad at it being created. Like some people are gonna like it. Some people, if you don't like it, don't watch it. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true. It's true. But just,
Come on, I'll
I don't.
learn all the lessons that we've learned over these past couple weeks of pod, Shannon. There's something for everyone. Can't go by what the most popular stuff is.
That's true. That's true.
Let people have their live action.
That's true.
Even like the for someone who's like a super fan of like Attack on Titan, the real bad live actions, I might just watch just to get a laugh out of. You know what I mean? It might not be. I'm looking for some real, like, you know,
My
the
God,
live action
Jaja.
version of it. Sometimes you just want to see the Attack on Titan real version. You know what I mean?
You love
Sometimes
Attack
you
on
want to play the
Titan.
video game. Sometimes
Oh
you
my
want to listen
God.
to the soundtrack. I might go to the tour. They're doing like an orchestra tour of Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah. I've seen those. They do those for a lot of things. You love Attack on Titan so much. I know. It's okay. That's true. Like what you like. Of course, I'm not holding it against you if you like live action adaptations.
If this
I
live
don't think
action comes out and it looks fire, and then you gotta take back your comments because
I
you
do
are a
think that.
fan of the One Piece.
Yes, the One
You
Piece
are a
one is
fan
the
of
only.
the Avatar.
Sure, I'm a fan of Avatar. Avatar was all right. I don't like what they did story-wise in the first season. Sure, they made a lot of interesting choices. But yes, those 2 were like, okay. But those are 2 in a long, long line of live actions that I've liked. Like, there have been a
I'm trying to think
bunch.
of another.
The other one that I've tolerated is the Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't hate. Like, that one was decent. But like that was like the only one that I remember being like, okay, like this is decent. But I do think that My Hero Academia, that might be an easy one to get right. Like, I don't think that that's going to be as hard or ambitious as like doing some of these other ones. So we'll see. It has to have a big budget for the CGI. The CGI has to be on point. Otherwise, it's going to look really bad. So that's what I'm worried about. Hopefully they have a good budget for this.
Yeah.
But we'll
We
see. It's a
shall
lot
see.
easier.
I'll update my take after I see a trailer. Maybe I'll change
Yeah.
my take. Maybe I'll double down.
Well, we're not going to see a trailer for a while if they just hired a screenwriter. So we'll forget about this and then it'll pop up again in 3 years and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, like what you like. If you like these live action adaptations and you're excited to see a My Hero Academia live action.
I'm still waiting for you to finish.
Oh, I forgot all about that. You know what's weird? I see it on my continue watching all the time when I go on Netflix, but I just don't have the desire to continue watching.
Okay.
But I'm going to finish it. I probably have to start it over at this point. I don't even know what's going on in that show anymore. But yeah, I'll finish it. I'll get to it. Eventually.
Podcast homework.
Yeah. All right, Jaja, anything else before we wrap up for this week?
That is all I got.
All right. Well, hopefully next week we'll have our in-depth discussion of Demon Slayer after we hear Jaja's thoughts. But again, he's already read it. He knows what happened. So I feel like we had a good enough discussion. I just want to know if he agrees with me. So we'll see when he gets back when we record next week. But as always, thank you for joining us for another week of the pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerds Nerds, follow us on TikTok, BlerdsNerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds blerdsnerds@gmail.com if you're a creator of color in the nerd space and are interested in coming on the show to talk about your work. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast app of choice. And please, 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 please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and comment on our videos. Let us know what you want to see, or if you want to hear us talk about anything in particular, please do it there on our YouTube videos. Yeah. And as always, I'm Shannon.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.